paradise, man. Absolute paradise. And there we go. We do want a few for the smoker. You're going to make some Thai green fish cakes, are you?
I am. Well, Thai fish cakes. Thai red fish cakes.
Thai red fish cakes. Oh, that's fancy. So my March Brown soft hackle wee wet gets a fish very early on. This is not a surprise, Daniel.
No.
Not a surprise at all. Oh my God, we're double heading it. So that's on your damsel nymph, and that's not a surprise at all. Well, good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, David.
It's 6:30. We got a full moon starting to wane, I believe. The sun's just rising. We're at Rabbit Bridge on top of Lake Anafenua, and we're going to do an early morning fish. A couple of chironomid buzzers, a couple things to knock off. And I put the list down because a lot of these little wee wets and dry flies they're hard to tell apart when you're on the water. So I actually left the names there so I could check. I'm a bit of an egg. All right, so you need some leader material, eh? Yeah. Well, no, we're gonna be today. We're gonna be fishing. We're gonna be fishing the flats. This is not Matahina.
So
We're gonna be fishing the flats. It means a long leader.
Okay. Why?
Just because we're fishing very shallow, clear water, and you want a long leader.
Okay.
Long cast, long leader.
Why does one want a long leader? Because
we want a lighter presentation, and it's going to be a much lighter tippet too. We're going to go with you. We'll do 6 pound, which is light for you. I normally like to put you on 8 or 10, but I mean, we almost got 8.5, 9 feet of leader there. I'm going to put on another couple, a couple of feet or half a meter of some lighter tippet, and then we'll get you going. The last time I fished with Steve Meharry, oh no, I was with my son since then. So where the hell would my reel be? And I was fishing. This is very uncool. So here I've got all these things to try out today, and I don't have a reel. This is not my best work, Daniel. This is a bit of a fail mission. So where the hell was I fishing the other day? Yeah, with Jack and
his mate.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I do recall I put my fly rod. This is embarrassing, I think, because here I have a fly rod tube, and I bet you there's no fly rod in it. No, there's a fly rod here. So if I put
much point getting the fly rod out.
Well, if I put the fly rod away, then this reel should be in the bin.
But it's not.
Well, not at first and second and third look.
Have a look in my my coat that you use for fly fishing.
Why, do you have a spare reel?
Yeah.
A spare reel?
Yes.
Do I want to use your junky spares?
Well, you can use your reel if you want to.
Oh, look. Now, I am an egg twice over because I felt this pocket the first time and there was not a fly reel in there. And mind you, this is not like a fancy fly reel. This is an old shitty Okuma Sierra 8.9. This is an 8.9 weight reel that I use on my 6 weight. It just proves that fly reels don't need to be much, right? They just don't need to be fancy at all. It's got a drag that works.
Mine hasn't.
It's got some fly line on there that I bought a few years ago. It casts. I can cast anything, I think. Not that I'm great or anything, but I can put a fly in the water using anything. So at least I have this. This is good. All right, so Daniel still hasn't caught a fish yet. Do you have a couple bites yet, Dan?
No.
I've lined up my fly rod. I put on a 1.5 meters of extra 4-pound tippet at the end. My first fly of the day is going to be a March Brown soft hackle. And then I'm going to play around with some dry fly nymph or dry fly buzzard combos and dry fly wee wet combos. But I'm not even fishing yet till we get down to the flats at the top of the lake. And again, here we go. We've got top left, we've got a March Brown, we got the March Brown soft tackle, and we got 2 buzzers. We've got beadhead zug bug and a zug bug. We've got Dad's favorite wee wet. We've got red tip governor wee wet. We've got red tip governor dry. I'll try those as a combo. We've got a hare's ear gold rib hare's ear wee wet. We've got black and peacock, and we've got grouse and claret. And then over here we've got a couple of course, water boatmen. And then on this side we got a bunch of dry flies. Black gnat, parachute black gnat, Greenwell's glory wee wet. We're going to try that as a combo. Cocky queen and Twilight Beauty. And of course I've got the wasp, fishing spider, a couple of adult damsels, and then damsel nymphs that Dan will probably use most of the day today because we want him to try to catch fish. Righty-o, Dan, let's get to it. Well, it's all on at the moment. Can't bloody trying to retie a new fly on. I tie on my what was it? What did I call it? Was it Dad's favorite wee wet? Was it?
Oh, I had a Dad's favorite. Yeah.
You had a Dad's favorite. Oh, I had a Greenwell's Glory dry with a Greenwell's Glory wee wet behind. And here we go. What are we? 4 fish in already?
Yeah, 3-1.
You know how much of a pain it is trying to
Take me fishing?
no, it's trying to tie in a new fly every time you catch a fish. It slows things down dramatically. All right, I'm dropping the pick again, Daniel. Do you know why? Well, because we're in a good spot.
Yeah, we're in a good spot.
And I've just moved us down a little bit, so. And feel free to fish close because we're in new country. Baga. So that's your beadhead zug bug you got on there. It looks like a damsel. It will catch you a fish, I would think.
Yeah, I just missed one.
I know.
I haven't caught a fish yet.
Well, it's funny. I've got an anchor up, yet we're sitting completely stationary.
Water's flying past us.
We've got a little bit of breeze coming upstream. And that just seems to be holding us. We might be in a bit of an eddy, but that's okay.
We are.
Things, look, it is what it is. And just remember, Dan, you don't need a big cast and you don't need to shake the boat. Just be gentle with everything. Pick up and throw it out because we're moving. Soft. That's the one. Just drop it. Stop casting.
Shut up.
You're like an American, eh? Like Americans love to false cast.
You're like an American. Fucking yabba, yabba, yabba.
But I am an American, damn it.
Yeah, well.
I'm an American, Canadian, Kiwi. I got it all, man.
No, I've got it all. I'm an American English Kiwi.
I'm one up on you. We whooped your ass in 1776.
Canada?
No, U.S.
I did include US in my list.
Yes, I know.
So how is it one?
Well, because you called yourself English, and English and American don't go together at all. You're either one or the other.
Yeah.
Where were you born? The U.S. Well, you're an American, son.
Yeah.
You're an American.
That's more gently, Dave. Stop rocking the boat so much.
Shut up. Do as I say, not as I do. What a beautiful morning.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Bloody gorgeous.
My casting will be almost exclusively on the left today, left side of the river.
Why?
I can't see into the sun.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
No, she's fine.
Well, it's not my fault then. My job to bring your sunnies, is it? You move around a lot. I'm gonna come around the other side. Go over. Dan, I'm gonna go over your head. I mean, over your rod. Dan, what is the matter with you?
What do you want me to do?
I was put your rod over my rod.
Well, that's what I was trying to do, and you're like, Dan, what are you doing? I'm like, okay, I'm doing something wrong. I'll put my rod down.
You're a dork. Poor guy. No bloody clue what's going on in the world. That's the one. Let that drift away, Dan, and let it sink before you even start your retrieve. Oh, that didn't sound good at all. Do we have to take you to shore, Daniel?
It didn't feel good either.
Oh boy, I'm glad. I hope the wind doesn't come towards me, because that would be unpleasant.
It's not smelly.
Yeah, right. It's coming from, it's an old man fart. It's going to be smelly. Old rotten man smell. Death and shit mixed together. Decaying cow guts.
Look, at least I can get a good solid number 2.
Yeah?
My stream's a good solid
I think you just had a solid number 2.
stream. Every morning, 7:30. Like clockwork. Good solid turn, a nice healthy stream. The only problem is I don't get up till 9.
You're hilarious. What a beautiful morning. Ooh, that's a good fish down there.
That is.
But you see how hard he has slashed the top of the water?
Yeah.
That means he's chasing something moving.
Okay.
Likely a damsel nymph, but again, that could have been a bait fish or even something. But the speed at which he attacked, it was not a dead bug sitting on the water. He was chasing something. And that's a bloody good fish, so I'd like to catch him. There are some dragonflies on the water, and that could be what that one was attacking, a dragonfly just hovering over the top. But usually they shoot out of the water for those. So we obviously have spring water in here. If you look in, it's very clear.
Like it.
Very clear.
Well, the whole river's been clear.
Very clear, and it's deeper. So it's probably spring water coming in just at the base of the hill here. Oh God, there's a fish right here. Just try not to move. Bring your fly in, strip your fly in. Strip, 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 strip. Strip, lift your rod tip slowly. And wiggle. Hook him. You got him. That was the coolest.
I couldn't see it at all. I got no glasses.
But that's what I do. I give instructions. It's a good. It's a good brown. He swam right up to us and then turned up. And that's why I said, just strip her in, man. I didn't see him after that. I just saw where your fly was. I said, now lift your rod tip and wiggle. Bloody good, Daniel. Oh, that's a rainbow too. I thought that was a brown. That's a big rainbow, man. Man, this is a good looking spot, Daniel. You know what I think I might want to do?
Catch a fish.
Now let's push through into the current, go downstream and come up behind. That way I'll be able to see with the sun at my back. You understand?
Yep.
Oh, I'm on. Never mind. As I was not paying attention, Oh geez. You're gonna have to give chase. Back up, please. This may be a very good one. Ah! I dropped him, Daniel. Oh is right. Oh. I just hope he didn't.
It's my turn then.
Well, it sort of is. He broke me off. He went through the weeds. Remember.
Broke you off.
Well, I told you I put on 4-pound tippet this morning. So he went sideways through the weeds and it just went dunk.
Disappointing.
At the fly. Let's see. Oh no, it's a squiggly. Oh no,
tied.
it's my knot. Damn it. That was a good big brown too. It's the one I wanted. Hopefully that sucker's coming up that weed bed.
Oh, that's a better cast.
Yeah, I was sort of avoiding going that far just because of if he's closer, yeah. I'll let that sucker sink in there and twitch my little water boatman back.
Presumably when you say a water boatman, it's a water boatman nymph.
Yeah, well, they're not really a nymph. They're an adult insect.
Oh, but it's not on the water. It sinks.
Yeah. So a water boatman is basically a beetle with swimming wings.
Skates on the water,
that
yeah.
Drinks or that breathes air. So it goes up to the surface. It grabs a pocket of bubbles, brings them down with it.
Sorry, I know what
and it goes feeding down in the weeds. And when it runs out of the air that it traps in its abdomen, it comes back up again for it. And they swim like they're like a penguin basically, but slower. Their wings flap to move it. And so they go in little jerky movements.
What have you got on?
A red tip governor dry fly with a red tip governor wee wet below it.
It's fishing like a fly.
Yeah. Fish starting to rise. I can hear them around the show. What the hell? Yeah, they're starting to jump. So I think that little bit of cloud cover got the little tiddlers going. Okay, oh, there's a fish way up there. That's way out there, Daniel. No. Oh, another 2 meters over. Maybe I can reach him. The thing is, he's probably not there now. Well, it's pretty close to where he was if he's in the area.
There it is.
Oh, he took my wee wet. Dan, I need to get there.
This is gonna make me bleed.
Yeah, forward right. Forward right will get us there. You don't need to pull against the weeds. He took the wee wet. Ah, damn it, stop. Stop, you're under the weeds. You got my line.
Put it in.
Yeah, my fly's come out, so I've lost him.
Oh.
Okay, I see our fish. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. He came right up to the wee wet and then stopped. It's funny, he wasn't even looking at the dry. I just put it right by his face. He did look. Just funny, eh? You can just be so ignored.
What?
he's definitely close to it. I can see his wake coming closer to us. I think that's him. Oh!
You taking it?
Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to do this thing.
You probably want to keep some weight on the fish, don't
Yeah, I know. Oh, I hooked him. Do we want to go to him?
you?
I don't think he's still there, but
You can't get him out.
I'll just go right to him. You go over him is the trick in the weeds.
There's a big one there.
Yeah, there is a big one.
Oh!
We'll get him next. Oh, just lost another one on the wee wet. The hook is good.
Must be the fisherman there.
So again, it's the what did I call it?
The red something.
The red something governor.
Red governor with a red governor nymph or something.
Wee wet.
Wee wet, okay.
And it's fun just cruising up here. This is the side channel with I believe with a spring coming out of it somewhere. I can't see shit. And if we do see fish, we're too close. So I'm just randomly. Oh, there we go. And he took. And guess what? It's tiny. No, I haven't lost him. I haven't lost him yet. So I got a 4-pound tippet on with a 4-pound to the dropper. And every time I go over him, Dan, over please.
Okay.
That's not a bad fish. Straight up and down is what I want. And I've got 2 flies in the weeds. So none of this is advised, nor is this weak tippet. And that's a reasonable sized. I'd still want to stay over him as much as possible. Oh, he's going to frickin' go in the weeds. You'd be excited. You're going to have a turn.
Oh, well, you've got to land it, yeah.
Well, I'm pretty clear at the moment.
Ooh.
That's a solid fish. And again, on the dropper as far as we can tell, yeah.
Looks like you foul hooked him to me.
Don't talk like that, Daniel. That's blasphemy. Would have thought that would have been a brown. Right, I'm gonna need a net back here if you don't mind handing that to me. You probably can't help with that. Okay, see these weed beds over here?
Yeah.
We need to go over there. Quick, quick, quick,
Oh,
quick, 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 quick.
No, I didn't see that.
Quick, quick, go to that short. You're right. So, this is cool, man. I got a lot of action doing this blind.
Yeah. Sure have.
Mostly on the wee wet. I think he took the dry, actually. This one.
You foul hooked him.
Oh, be quiet. I don't see a fly above his mouth, so that means he took the dry. I saw something take. I don't remember now. It all happens damn quick. Either way, the red tip governor wee wet hooked like 4 fish.
Yeah.
And the dry has got its first almost.
Oh.
I think the dropper broke off actually and has run through the weeds.
Oh, so. You might be right. Over that way, Dre.
Oh, yeah. That's a good fish. Yeah, we'll take him, man. Did it on the 4-pound too. It's paradise, man. Absolute paradise.